To be continued. We here. We back at it. We back at it. Now, what you just said? Say that again, please.
Set a strict plan for economic growth and development for the world.
Okay. One period. I just speak what he's already spoken, and that's he wants everybody to be taken care of, and in that regard of being taken care of, he wants he take care of all our needs and wants, and it talks about God. In a second, you can write this down. He talks about God purchasing us. God purchased us. So that's a part of him taking care of us is him purchasing us. Or relieving the debt is him purchasing us. Dealing with foreign advisors of basically foreign countries. But at this time, it would be like basically one nation under God, so everybody is.
You're going all over the place. I'm not writing any of this down.
Focusing. We're gonna redo it. So.
I said no.
All right.
I said
reread that. Go sit in that chair. Now. If I get to 5, go to the room and sit down. 1, 2.
I told him no movie.
Your mama told you no movie. Go to the room and sit down.
He literally just watched The Great Pumpkin and he's trying to watch it again. It's like 5 times today.
That's what children do. Reread the last one.
Set a strict plan for economic growth and development for the world.
Okay. So, to address that, God purchases us. God takes care of us. And I'm just going to kind of be vague with it, but that's what we're going to do. We're going to take care of the world in this respect. This is the efforts that we're moving towards. So this is how we're going to do these things. So each family, because like when you're dealing with a nation of people, then it's a family thing. So we'll have to look at the family and then how much per family and all of that.
Screaming?
Until do each family how much and everything moving forward to make sure that they are taken care of, they're able to thrive in these different areas. That pretty much covers it. So in all the areas that they need, more so like you're dealing with food, clothing. There's a lot of different necessities, and like even being able to like spend a little bit more time together and different things of that nature as well. You got that?
No.
Okay, so what we're going to say at this point is God takes care of his own. You're gonna write that. So that takes care of the needs of the families. That's about how much we're gonna put on that for right now.
1 minute.
Yeah, that's about how much we're gonna put on that right now, and then we can come back. The funny part is, like, God is short, quick, and to the point. When you grow up, or you get into legislation and government, bills, it's a lot of you deal with a lot of different types of red tape. The ones like you deal with a lot of different red tape. Cut dry is just this, but red tape is the dressing it up. It's just like a big day. It's the biggest thing is dressing it up. A lot of times, it's more or less dressing it up versus like getting it done. And they go through all the dressing it up, and then a lot of times they don't get nothing done. So a lot of my responses, that's why they're short, quick, and to the point, because at this point, that's just the way to be, because that's the aim of the point. So what's the point of what you want to do? That's it. How you want to do it this way. Okay. What's what's the means of accomplishing this? This money is how we gonna do that on this level, which develops and moves these people this way, and this nation that way. In aligning and positively moving forward. And we'll get into a deeper conversation on that in the next video. Right now, I'm just kind of touching on the points that we're talking about. So, you ready? But all right. Okay. All right. Everybody got to get into their respective positions now. So when we address, like if I'm addressing the secretary, it's gonna be Madam Secretary. If you're addressing me, yes, Emperor, no Emperor, yes, Madam Secretary, no, Madam Secretary. To get into the actual proper roles, to get used to them and the handles of what we have to deal with. Alright. What's the next?
Build the palace in every country, and build the palace in every country, 197 countries and all 50 states.
Okay. So that's self-explanatory. What we will be doing there is building the palace in worldwide to ensure the stability, to take account or to take account and accountability in those areas, So that's the biggest thing, is to take account and accountability in those areas. All right. What's next? What's next, Madam Secretary? That's how you address the royal people. Like it or not, that's the position.
Build the brand throughout all 50 states and all 197 countries.
Okay, so just like you have the United States of America, and it's known as the bald eagle or the eagle, So this is the Byzantine Empire. This is the emblem, one of them anyway. So this is the one that's going to be seen more and more and more and more throughout the nation. So this would be like the brand. So also he is Emperor Joshua Emmanuel. Um, in the areas of different things because of the weekly the advance of the weekly movements um, for entertainment and forwardness of the empire that will be the pretty much the go-to brand to understand and move around and bring up the awareness of the empire. Finish. Okay, next.
Build the Byzantine brand.
Okay.
That's the last thing on there.
Building a brand.
Am I writing this part down?
Yes. Building a brand is vital because it's a part of what keeps going from nation to nation, people to people, generation to generation.
Okay.
Generation to generation. So building a brand is in respects to like with me would be in respects to everybody in representation and then focus to make sure that we are able to achieve and develop all these areas and basically to protect and serve as well and making sure that we're always in the right places at the right time.
Okay.
So establishing presence is when you're dealing with the Byzantine Empire. Establishing presence is different. It comes in different effects. There are the effect that some may have that may be for it or against it. This being God's empire is like it's merely I'm doing what I'm supposed to do to ensure development, to ensure focus, and to ensure quality moving forward on a level of.
Hold on. What'd you say?
To ensure quality moving forward on a level within protection that's never been seen, let alone work, never been seen or and shall not ever be broken. To do that, it takes a very, very, very high level of communication and respect and forward motion in some areas that we don't always agree with. So, I believe that is the key. Anything else?
Which did that. Did that. The only thing left is the sending the invites out and then the calling and talking to the people from the 27 royal families. That's
Okay.
that's the only things left.
Okay, cool. So we will be aligning within the Royals house as well. So we will basically we'll wind up becoming the 28th family. Um, so to speak. And we'll be governing accordingly. So as this section comes to a close, be blessed, stay focused, stay vigilant. Um, the level of protection that has to go on is like 24 hours a day. Especially it's kind of like when you hit this level, you like dealing with presidential type of protection, emperor type of protection. So it's like it's all forms, fashions. Now we have to go into implementing that. We have to go into implementing the economics. So to touch back on the economic value or the economics, we'll have our own money, and
I'm gonna have to find that. That part of that imperial decree.
yeah.
Found it. Continue.
So we will have the Byzantine Empire money, and we'll be working on that tonight as well. So we have the money. We be putting that out. All of these things that's supported the Jubilee and everything. So the money will be coming into place. The basically rebirth is already taking place, but everything is going to be actually out front. According to how much everything is going to be, we will be purchasing, and in some areas I wind up basically when you become head of an area and you take on all the responsibilities. So it's easy to talk and say emperor of the world and we gonna do this and we gonna do that and never implement anything. Then when you actually gotta set and desist and move forward and handle everything accordingly. So at this time, take this time to shout out to everybody, all the bishops, pastors, ministers, royals, friends, families, homies, constituents, workers, soldiers, like the whole Byzantine family, Heavenly family. We here, so as I said, the day started. The calendar month started in September, so we already in another year. So we really not having. So we within the United States of America, so we got to do a celebration as well and get that together, as well. And then we also are going to have to. I'm saying a lot. I'm sorry. I'm out of practice with my speeches right now. We're going to have to address quite a few different things in quite a few different areas. So first thing first, we already started the next calendar year. We're already into it. In certain areas, we are working and helping in within America or the USA as well, because Byzantine USA or Byzantine Jamaica. Um, and even with that, it's some things that takes place to actually cover in regards to where we're going, what we're doing. So this is like 16, I believe. Yeah, so 16 hours ahead, days a week, 1 through 7. Stay focused. Be blessed.